And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not... And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Ferguson misses. The Heat trail by 13. George finds Hero. Here's Jonas.
Are you kidding me, dude? Really, dude?
A 4-point play. Well, head to the line for 3 free throws. The Heat have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight. And he makes the first. Every so often, Tim, you heard the term defensive anchor. What defines one in the way you look at the game?
Well, I think it's that player that's on the back line, protecting the rim, but also able to see the entire floor. That is where your best communicator often resides.
How did you grade your defensive abilities when you played?
I battled, Kevin. You're going to have to kill me to stop me. That's the way I looked at it.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
That's the kind of play that can spark a run. A dunk like that energizes everyone on the team.
Ferguson for 3. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14. You know, you look at MP, Greg, 3 consecutive Most Valuable Player awards, something that's only been done before by 2 others.
And those would be Bill Russell and Larry Bird. Pantheon-level achievement unlocked by MP. He is on a collision course with greatness. Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission. Well, this has been far from his best game. And if they're going to come back here, he's got to find a way to get going. Well, he's done everything you want offensively. Great shot selection, and he is a big reason why they have the lead.
Pass to Jonas. Back to Hero. For 3, Barbosa hits in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Now let's check in with Allie and see what she has for us on MP. Allie, take it away.
MP has been known to speak his mind on social media at times, but now it's his family getting in on the action. Recently, MP's mom has gotten into some verbal spats with fans across the league, and MP told me that's just who she is. It doesn't bother me, but I understand how it can look. Guys, it looks like we now know where she gets it from.
That's the modern era. Plenty of discourse, friendly or otherwise. Thanks. Pass to Jonas. Lobbed up there for Robinson. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. There's the 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Last year marked the first All-Star appearance for Tyler Hero. Tim, he clearly is the pride in Milwaukee, one of the great high school players from that area.
Well, Kevin, he has finally put it all together and taken his game to the next level. Not just scoring, but also creating.
Here's Jonas. And Barbosa has it in the corner. Outside for George. Clock at 6. Pass to Robinson. Ripped away. Fast break. Here they come. Ferguson for 3. Good. And it's Tatum picking up the assist. And that's now 30 points for Z. And a chance to watch MP tonight. Fresh off his 3rd MVP award.
And last year, he was incredible. I think MP has earned the right to call himself the best player in the league. But you know lots of guys in this league want to knock him off that pedestal.
And good that time. Ferguson's got 32 points.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Now a timeout called by Miami. Duren, he's checked in for Boston. Moody comes in for Tatum. Then for the Heat, Bam Adebayo comes in for Mitchell Robinson. And Wiggins is subbed in for Hero.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Here's Ferguson, covered by Barbosa. Ferguson's shot is good.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
Out to the right wing. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty. So it's the Celtics now. They lead by 11. Brown the pass to Ferguson. Halliburton for three.
His genetics are, of course,
He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
This is his physique of the right. He has physique. This is
from deep for a season. So Halliburton accurate from three-point land.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. You know, the Heat play in a clamor market, but Tim, Adebayo's game is all about substance.
Well, he has been the heart and soul of this team for a long time. A former mid-first-round pick, and he has turned himself into an all-star.
Bays checked in for Brown. Tim, and maybe I'm asking the wrong guy this, but are teams relying too much on the three-point shot?
Well, I do think there are nights I feel it becomes a little redundant, but the skill level of these players, Kevin, has led us here. More guys are capable of making that deep shot, so I don't see it going away anytime soon.
And the skill required to do it, no one knows that more than you. The skill required is just something else.
Consistency is what teams are looking for.
Pass to Moody. Ferguson for three. Buries it from three-point range. Ferguson's got 39. And once again last season. MP was voted to the first-team All-NBA squad. That's his 3rd time, GA. We may be getting used to it at this point, but, man, it shouldn't diminish the accomplishment, should it?
The consistency we see from MP on a season-by-season basis is tremendous. Kevin, it is no easy feat to land on the first team that many times.
To the middle. From 11 feet away, Barbosa's shot is off.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Here's Jonas. Over to the wing. Will it go? The shot, no good. Ferguson for three. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
And how about that triple to put a cap on their run here going into the break. Finish that half on a big-time roll.
And so it's Boston in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We come back right after this.
Welcome. The Celtics feeling it right now. Well, it hurts, pun intended. White does the little things for you, man. He has hit big shot. This dude's just a winner, man.
Yeah, we talk about glue, guys. He's the super glue.
And turning back to our first half, things going well, extremely well for the Boston Celtics. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Z.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with a step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Nothing in this league more difficult to defend than a well-timed weak side cut.
The Heat shooting at 46%, making some buckets. We've got Tatum. Moses Moody is out there with Tyrese Halliburton. Then it's Durant. And it's Ferguson in at the small forward. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
And for MP, last season culminated in a championship and Greg his third Finals MVP award.
And that third Finals MVP puts MP among the likes of Magic, Shaq, and Duncan. We're talking about some of the all-time greats, and MP is still looking to build on that legacy.
Well, for the second time in his career, Greg, MP was first-team All-Defense last year.
And MP told us tonight it is a new season, but he wants to build on last year's selection and do it again.
Barbosa's shot is off.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Love for y'all.
And a wide open look for Halliburton. Drains the three-pointer. Halliburton's got 14 points for the game.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless. And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Ferguson's shot is good.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
The Heat have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Here's Jonas. He's covered by Halliburton. Here's Adebayo. That one rolling around and rims out.
And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it.
Ferguson for 3, and good, he hits it again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Wiggins outside, pass to Jonas. Now Barbosa. Here's Jonas. 6 to shoot. Lets the 3 fly. Great tee that time from Ferguson.
Well, he wanted to answer that 3 with one of his own. Unfortunately, he couldn't knock it down.
How about MP last season, Greg, winning his first Defensive Player of the Year award?
And, Kevin, it was great to see him get some well-earned recognition. MP's a hard-nosed player who just shows the commitment defensively. His impact goes beyond the numbers.